Welcome to Made to Last TV. Today I'll be talking about why, as a woman, you should not joke with your finances, no matter what. Sometimes marriage does not go as you plan. Sometimes things don't go as you plan in a marriage. There could be a problem. Separation could happen. Divorce can also happen. And your husband also, something may happen. Nobody knows what will happen in the next minute. Death of a spouse, that is of a husband, can occur at no fault of yours. And if any of this happens, the only guarantee, the only security, the only protection that you have as a woman is your money, finances. So that's why you don't have to joke with it. Then aside from all this, even if separation doesn't occur, even if divorce doesn't occur, even if death of a spouse doesn't occur, having your own money as a woman gives you some measure of security. It gives you confidence. Even a man cannot talk to you anyhow or treat you anyhow, as against a woman that depends on a man for everything. You want to buy as little as a sanitary pad, you'll wait for your husband. If seasoning finishes at home, you're waiting for husband to come. If you want to start a generator or something, you'll wait for husband to come. If children need to buy even biscuit, you are waiting for a husband. If children need a pen or pencil, you're waiting for a husband. In fact, what Nigerians call see finish will enter. That some men may not even have value for you. They can talk to you the way they like and all that. Now, but there's a mistake, a very common mistake that many women, African women, Nigerian women make, that I want to warn you against today. That is abandoning your sources or source of income because of marriage. Sometimes maybe a man is living in Abuja and then he marries a lady who lives in Port Harcourt or Enugu or in Lagos. And after the wedding, you will relocate. You abandon a good job that pays well, or a good business that you've been doing for years and that has succeeded. And then I go and meet your husband. And when you get there, most times they will tell you you're not going to work. Some men will even tell you that you have to focus on taking care of the children. You have to until you are through with childbearing. That's when you can do something. And some of you, maybe because the man has money, you will agree. It's dangerous. Then why some of you, they will promise to open a business for you, something that may never happen. I'm talking because of experiences. I talk to people. In fact, I talk to many women in troubled marriages from time to time during counseling. I've seen many of them that for 8, 10 or more years of marriage, they've not worked. Some of them are graduates. Some of them were doing well as single ladies, controlling a lot of money as single ladies. But the moment they enter marriage, and husband say, you're not going to do anything, you're going to sit at home and take care of the children, I'll provide for you and the children. What do you want to do again? What do you want money for? I'm making a lot of money. That's a trap. Sometimes some men use that to permanently control you, and you may not know. You may see it as love, and sometimes you'll be thrown off balance. By the time you stop generating income, you start becoming a nuisance in their eyes. The same man that formerly respected you will start looking at you like a piece of shit because of what? You are not generating any income. In fact, if you talk the way some of them will talk to you, especially when they have successfully crippled you financially, when they have truncated your finances, they will now open fire. Ask questions. Let women who have experiences tell you their experiences. You will understand what I'm talking about. So don't let it be your experience. Learn from the experiences of others. Let it not be your own personal experience. So many women have been crippled like that, and they saw real misery. Like the man started torturing them emotionally. And because you don't have anything again, you are permanently being controlled. He decides what happens to your life. And then some of you, at that point, why you're not doing anything, you don't even have anything, your job, you're not concentrating, churning out children every year. In such a way that even when the marriage finally has a big problem, then you have suffered enough in the marriage and you feel like leaving, you'll be trapped. Why? You don't even have money. Even if you decide that you want to leave the marriage, you don't have money to rent an apartment. You don't have money to feed your children. You don't even have money to take care of yourself. You can't even afford to pay transportation to wherever you want to go with your children. And then you resign to fate and keep waiting. Sometimes you want to start, you'll be like, let me just wait until the children will grow up. And sometimes some people are not alive to witness the growth of the children. So why we are not praying for bad thing to happen, it is better to be prepared. There is nothing wrong. Something bad may not even happen, but that money gives you power. It gives you confidence. It's a very strong measure of security. Even when you want to help your own people, maybe your parents or siblings or anybody, you can easily and effortlessly do that without fear, as against going to ask your husband every time. So the importance of having your own money as a woman is not to be overemphasized. It is very, very important. If you're already doing something that's generating income as a single person and you want to get married, make sure that you continue. Do not abandon it because of marriage. I am telling you from experiences of other women. And if you are not yet doing anything, empower yourself. Don't jump into marriage empty-handed. If it is a skill, learn a very good skill that will be generating income for you. If it's a trade, learn a trade. If you are educated, if you have a degree, get a job. Don't let anyone deceive you in the name of I have enough that can take care of us. I'm working, I'm making a lot of money that can take care of the family. No matter how small. Have your own money, no matter how small. Have your own money. It is your security. Because sometimes, I've seen cases where some women wanted a divorce, but they can't even afford to pay a lawyer. Some wanted to move out of the house. They can't afford to even raise money to be able to move. Some plan to travel. They cannot do that. Some, even if there is something happening in their family, like burial or something, husband will tell them to sit down in one place and they will sit because they don't have any money to go. They depend on the man. If he say he doesn't want, there are some men that are so funny that if they have problem with their wife, they will stop providing. I know a particular man that can leave the house. If he's quarreling with his wife, he will leave the house for like 2-3 days with children at home. The woman will be going to neighbors to beg for food, sometimes going to her aged, widowed mother to collect money to feed their children until the man will be okay. Some men keep malice. When they are angry or they have an issue with their wife, they keep malice. And once they are keeping malice, they cannot provide again. And I remember another one that even bought a car for the wife. But once they quarrel, he will never buy fuel again. And once the woman finishes driving the fuel that is in the car, including going to drop and pick children from school, she will park the car. Sometimes the children will not go to school. Why? Because she doesn't have her own money. There are a lot of shit that you will see. If as a woman, you allow yourself to be crippled financially. So take this warning. Do not let this happen to you. If I have spoken to you, please in the comment section, if you have experienced something like this, tell us in the comment section. And if you have not, still tell us that you will not do it. Tell me, my future is important to me. I will make my own money. Write it down in the comment section. And please like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more eye-opening messages. This is Made to Last TV, where we tell you important information about marriages and relationships that will help your relationship to last.